You seem very strong about kind of challenging the status quo.
Now, music has proven that it can be interesting, it can be challenging, and not alienate an audience. So you can have Chance the Rapper do the music that he does, and have it go to on the Billboard charts over there, and have it be playlisted on radio out here, even though it's 100% independently made.
It's great. It's like you've been born at the right time. You know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I've always said that if Stevie Wonder had laptops, he would make the kind of music that kids are making nowadays.
Yeah, he's a multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah.
Was yours, because you wanted that control? Is it because, again, of your kind of background, you just kind of seem to pick up anything?
I remember the exact chair I was sitting in my house when I picked up a guitar for the first time, and I remember the first thing that I played on it. I picked up a guitar, and I, in my head, for some reason, knew the Mission Impossible theme tune and the James Bond theme tune. And those were the first two. I sat down, and I just went, no. That was like 7, 8, just not knowing what I was doing, but knew that my ears were telling me to do something. And kind of, I just haven't stopped being that kid with that guitar, playing music terribly, but just trying to figure it out.
How did it start? What was it like when you got signed? Was it what you expected?
I was put in a studio on my own with an engineer, with these songs that I'd written, and was kind of just given freedom to do whatever I wanted. And that was the first time I realized that I enjoy restriction more than I do enjoy toys.
Yeah.
Like, I had everything available to me in the studio.
Too much freedom.
It was too much freedom.
Yeah.
That's why the best music I've ever made, I've made on, like I said before, just having a laptop in front of me. And it's whatever the song calls for. You can prepare for anything, but if the song then goes, no, I just want piano. You have to go, cool, I'll find you a piano. If it's real or if it's fake, I will find you a piano. I'm a servant to the music that I make. I'm a vessel to the idea that floats around my head.
Your music is quite unconventional and kind of challenging the status quo. But you are signed with a kind of major label. Do you ever get into a situation where your producers say, no, this won't sail? Do you ever kind of have that problem as an artist?
If you've listened to the record, I think you can kind of pretty much say, no, that's not happened. I produce the music myself. The stigma that's attached with being signed to a major record label is only there if you convince yourself it is. I even hired people that I knew loved my music before I even sat down with a label, because otherwise a label will try and give you those people. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who believe in what you do, because at some point they will disagree with you, and because you hired them, you'll have to listen. That's good business. It's smart business, yeah.
You said you get tired on stage. I mean, you talk about multitasking, coordination, brain, What's the setup behind the setup in your brain?
I sat down with a friend of mine who's a music tech nerd, and the two of us together, I just kind of went, here's what I want to do. And he went, okay, cool. Here's like some things that could help you. And we worked together and built this set where I could just loop things when I needed to, have stuff pre-recorded when I needed to trigger it, but never play against a click.
For instance, if you wanted to elongate a section and just jam
I could find a way to do it. Yeah. Or more importantly, if something goes horribly wrong, I don't just have to stop the song because it's gone wrong. I will find a way to adapt and keep going with it.
Do you start with the instruments and like the instrumentation, or do you start with a lyric or the lyrics, and do they come about?
The thing that always comes naturally to me, the thing that I always kind of seem to excrete from all pores is beats and chords and stuff like that. So but again, and I embrace the technology that enables me to do that. Once the song then presents itself to me, I'll know more about what the song wants to be written about.
How did you break the industry? What did you actually do? Was it just like loads of gigging, or you just send out your music?
Ultimately, just don't stop. Just don't stop. No matter how many times someone says no to you, if it's what you love and if it's what you truly believe in, just don't stop. Breaking the industry is not the goal. Making music in the way that you want to make it and sharing it with as many people as you can at any given opportunity is...
Well, we trust you, and we thank you more importantly for coming. Jack Garratt, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
He's just such an inspirational artist. Like, you just get this great boost of energy, and I just want to go home and make music now. Like, keep doing it. He's the man. You learn so much from being here, and so many inspirational people just like him. Like, you get a new boost of energy every day. Sometimes you look at artists like gods, but now they're just right here in front of you, and you, just on a human level, makes you believe it so much more, and just so much more inspirational, from person to person.